got home at a different time, and you know how days and works and all that kind of stuff is. So uh, we're going live. I will put the Rumble link in the chat down there if I can, and we will show you what we are going to do there. Um, we will be going over something cool. I just doing an unboxing live. Um, I just think it's going to be a pretty pretty cool unboxing. I hope. So that's what we'll be doing over on Rumble. Can't do it on YouTube. So what's up, Pure Alaska? Good to meet you the other day. Alabama in the house. How you doing, man? What am I supposed to? L1V3. Oh, is that live life? Just backwards with numbers. Okay. That's what I'm gonna say. Live life. I'll call you that. So anyway, we're going live on Rumble. The link is there. We'll be going there live about 5:50 Alaskan time. That's 9:50 Eastern time for all of y'all that are going to be over on the Rumbles. Rumble is much more conducive to a live stream with guns than YouTube is, and they are actively trying to get some live streamers with guns and stuff like that. More gun content over on Rumble, so do help that. Pure Alaska told me about Clapper, and I didn't know it was a TikTok type act, but yeah, apparently I'm getting more views on Clapper than I am on YouTube. I'm not getting any more advertising dollars, but I'm getting more views. So that's good because I'm just a school teacher trying to supplement my school teaching salary. Y'all know how that is. Um, Probably need to find a better way to supplement it. Don't I, Pure Alaska? Like not be a school teacher, which I love the kids and I love teaching school. So that's what. What's up, Alaska One Andy? Good to see you. Alaska One Andy is definitely a good friend of the channel. Hope everything's well up there in Fairbanks. Sorry I did not have time to stop in Fairbanks for very long. We stopped a little bit on the way up there. We drove all the way to Galbraith Lake that night. We drove all the way to Galbraith from my house. And we left my house around 10 in the morning. So it was like midnight 30. So, and that's after getting stuff to eat in Fairbanks and grabbing something at Sportsman's and all that kind of stuff. What's up, Chris Heisman? Sorry we didn't get to stop. Yeah, you were the one who wanted me to stop in Fairbanks as well. So I hope you're doing well. So yeah, so we are just gonna just talk around, shoot the crap, but we will definitely have a good chat over on Rumble. Get into politics and become a multimillionaire. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. My daughter lives in Fairbanks. Okay, cool. Yeah. So we'll have to get your boat up there next year on a caribou hunt. So let's do it. So getting ready for a bear hunt. All right, man. I hope you see whatever kind of bear you want. I hope it's a nice sized black bear for eating or a big old grizz to keep them from killing the moose population. So I hope you see the bear that you would like. So that's that. We are going to get started on the actual chat on Rumble about 5:50. Normally we start at 5:35 Alaskan time, 9:35 Eastern, but we're gonna try to do 5:50. All right. Caleb Davis, why do so many loads in the 6.5 284 outshoot the 6.5 PRC than others in the 6.5 PRC outshoots it? By outshoot it, do you mean accuracy or do you mean velocity? If it's accuracy, it's just because certain guns like certain ammo, like the chamber fit, chamber length, that kind of thing. PRC is going to have a little bit more of a match grade chamber because it is actually a match grade cartridge. So will 6.5 284. They're both better than like 270, which doesn't have match grade chambers. All right. But velocity is going to be the answer to velocity is definitely going to be the oh, that's right, Alaska One Andy, you live in North Pole, my bad. The velocity is definitely going to be the type of gunpowder that's used, and type of brass. When I first loaded my loads for my 6.5 284, I was getting 30-40 with a 127 grain LRX, and That's a little faster than what the factory was doing in the 6.5 PRC. Howsoever, if you found a bottle of Reloader 26, not showing a gun. Yes, I'm flexing on you. I found one bottle of Reloader 26, and thanks to a guy who needed the money desperately. Yeah. Anyway, I am probably not going to try the new Barnes Reserve line because I haven't seen it in stores. I can only get it in stores in Alaska. I can't order online. Sucks. That's the one thing. Going after grizzly. All right, man. I hope you get a big grizzly. I hope you have a big rug. Don't invite Chook with you. He shoots the baby bears. What's up, Fluffy 10mm Jeep guy? There's a lot of people in here tonight. That's good. A lot of people commenting. That's good. We are going to do our main chat in about 8 minutes over on Rumble. So there is the link to the Rumble. So make sure you go over there. That's where we're going to do our main chat. This is like the pre-chat warm-up so that people know to go to Rumble. But that's where we'll be doing our main chat. And Alaskan 20 at Rise Armament. You need a new trigger, whatever. You can do that. Yeah, sorry that 65284 comes in Lapua brass. Yeah, so well, the Lapua brass was more accurate and more velocity, and when I put it in Nosler brass, it was 2980s and a little less accurate. It was like 3/4 of an inch instead of a 1/4 inch. Like the Lapua brass in 65284 was awesome. For my rifle, like your rifle might hate it. I don't know. What's up, David Posey? Yeah, man, me and my wife were pricing out going to Tennessee and for hunting season there, and it's not going to happen. Not with the airfare the way it is right now. Even using 45,000 miles plans, it was bad. Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, I generally get the most accuracy out of Lapua brass. So, except in my 300 Win Mag, I had some old Remington brass. So anyway, that's that. Let's see. I don't think we have anybody over. We got 3 or 4 people waiting over in the Rumble studio. So, yep. Yeah, I love my 65284. I got to send it back though. I've just been procrastinating because I don't want to pay the shipping to get it shipped back. So I was just at Goals in Tennessee this past weekend. Yeah, I was gonna go, but it was a little bit more expensive than I wanted, and yeah, it would have been a little bit. It was a little bit too expensive for us at the moment. So y'all keep those super chats coming in so I can go to Goals. I'm just kidding. So y'all do enough for the channel. a lot of y'all do enough for the channel. So anyway, so yeah, I've actually been to North Pole and for football coaching when I coached for Bartlett High School, and we went to North Pole. What's up, Tactical Futtery? How you doing, man? Tactical Futtery went convert me on Taurus, and his Taurus broke while we were shooting. Oh, so it's in Idaho next year. Oh, that's right. It's in Idaho next year. So is it in Idaho or is it in Iowa? I thought it was in Iowa next year. Aldo, how you doing? Aldo. Schmegdak. Howdy, how you doing? I went to the Sportsman's Warehouse in Fairbanks. Hello from Iowa. Cool. Yes, you're right. Iowa. Yeah, Iowa next year will be interesting. I think it's going to be outside Des Moines. So. There's a Savage 110. Mine is a Savage 111. It's right up here. It's right up there. So, anyway, we're going to create a poll here. All right. 2 hours from Des Moines to my west. Cool. So you're on the eastern. You're on that border with communist country of Illinois. So you'll be there, Fluffy 10mm Jeep guy. I forgot, Fluffy 10mm Jeep guy. You make videos? Have I gone to your channel and watched it before? It's like how bad I am. Okay, you have 14 subscribers. Not on YouTube. That would not be the way to wander around. Sportsman's calling for Alaskan and Andy. There you go. No, okay, no problem. Illinois is a no-go for me. Can't carry there easily. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. So, yeah, I don't like going to states I can't carry in. And I'm not going to say that I happened to be carrying my gun when I was traveling through Illinois at all. I would never say that something like that. I mean, I would never break the law, even though the law is the Second Amendment, and that gives us the right to do that right there. Oh, dude, thanks, man. Here's a little help with airfare. I appreciate that. That's the largest super chat I've ever gotten. Pure Alaska, I appreciate that, brother. I did not expect that. I appreciate that, man. We'll definitely get there next year then. So it's a little late for goals this year. We're gonna try to get there next year if it doesn't kill my caribou trip. If we don't go to goals, we'll go to GunCon. So and get kicked out like Johnny B. So so there's that. So everybody, by the way, go check out Pure Alaska. He makes some really cool videos. Get some really cool footage, and he's the other day you were like live streaming from your bow stand for moose. So yeah, and if you get bored with moose out there, you can bow hunt moose up here. We'll take your 4-wheeler up the trail from my house. I don't know how we're gonna do the creek crossing in that one. I can barely do it in mine. In fact, most of the time I just slide and push it across because it's hard to turn. But anyway, looks like the majority of you are coming to the Rumble chat, which I appreciate. And that's going to start in 1 minute. So, yep, make sure you go check out Pure Alaska. Thank you, man. I really, really appreciate that. So, stuff like that really helps the channel. And we will get there. We will get to either GunCon or goals next year. I don't think we're going to do NRAM. I'm just not. I know the NRA is back on the straight and narrow a little bit better than they used to be, but I'm just not going to support them yet. They got to do more work to make up for the damage they've done. So I don't think we're going to go to MRAM and SHOT Show. So both goals and GunCon are during the summer, and SHOT Show means I have to take time out of my school day job as a school teacher, and I really just don't like doing that. So, yeah. Caleb Davis, I hope they get to a point where you and I can feel in good conscience we could support them. That would be awesome. So, that would be awesome. So, anyway, it is time to get started on Rumble. So, we are going over to Rumble, and I really, really like it over there. So, I will go over there. Guys, really appreciate it. Godspeed and good hunting to all y'all. And one more time, there's the Rumble link. And we will be over there shortly.